All right, breaking right now, we got oil futures closing out the day here slightly higher. You can see up 0.4% there, up about 20 cents, closing at $49.63 a barrel. It's been a wild ride, as you well know, for oil. Why are there all these massive swings right now in oil and other commodities? Well, Boone Pickens says it's because the balance of power in the world is shifting dramatically. Here's more of my conversation with the oil tycoon. Why? I mean, why is there all this volatility? Well, I know sort of overall.
Go back to 1980 and 5 times from 80 to 2015, you have had oil prices drop in half 5 times.
So you don't see this
now,
as...
I'm going to answer the question. Okay. They've seen it drop in half 5 times. This one went from 100 to 50, a little lower. And all of them had the same recovery pattern. And what you had is too much oil. You had too much oil. That's where you are. That's it. It's that simple.
We get too much oil still.
But who caused the too much oil?
Well, in this case, you could say that American producers, it's been wonderful that we suddenly have all this oil.
That's right. It was the United States. And the Saudis didn't like it. And they wanted to shut it down. So they announced, we are not going to cut our production. In fact, they raised it, and I didn't think they could. I thought 10 million is all those birds can do, and sustainable. They jacked it up to 10.6 and put her right there and it straight lined it. Okay, what'd that tell me? It told me I didn't know how much production they had. Now they've dropped it back to 10.1, 10.2. Now they don't say anything about that. We hit 9.6. That was the problem area. Too much oil, and we've now dropped to 9.1. And we're headed for 8.6. We'll be down 1 million barrels and from our peak. We'll be down 1 million barrels.
So then, theoretically, the price should start to go back up.
Yeah, and you have another factor that has come into the picture. First, who got hurt? The U.S. producer. Did the U.S. consumer? No. You don't have any oil wells, don't want any. All you do is drive an SUV.
Yeah, hey, it's good for the SUV drivers, for sure.
That's right. And what'd that do? That helped our economy. But it helped the economy of the world except for Russia and OPEC and the U.S. producer. So there's the ones, those are the guys who got hurt.
It's been good for Putin, too, in that sense, by the way. Bad for his economy in the near term, but good in that the U.S. producer is getting out of the business.
He's producing 10 million barrels a day. The Saudis are producing 10 million. We were producing 9.6. So we're all big producers. We got knocked out because ours in the United States, it's not a government company. Saudi Aramco and the Russian oil company, whatever, Rosneft or whoever, they're owned by the states. So they have a different way to do business. So here we are. But what now has happened, guess who the new sheriff in town is? Putin has moved into the Mideast. Got that big naval base in Syria, and they've said, come on in. You can't believe it. It was easier going into the Mideast. They got kicked out of the Mideast in 1973. It's easier to go back in the Mideast than it was Ukraine.
No, that's the scary thing.
So watch out in the Mideast. You've got a new player, and that player is aggressive, smart, and does not like the United States and knows he's playing against a weak president.
Boone Pickens, thank you so much. Good to see you.
All right.